My name's Alan Dobbs. I have a 67 Volkswagen Ghia convertible. It belonged to my wife's father, and he gave it to us about 4 or 5 years ago, and we haven't done anything to it yet. And so it's all original, but it's in need of a lot of tender loving care. An interesting story: when we brought it over here, we got pulled over by the police, and the registration number was different than what the registration number on the car. So he thought we stole the car. It's kind of funny. That detained us for about an hour, getting here. So, but anyway, so we're all good. None of the lights work. The turn signals don't work. So I had to use hand signals and all that kind of stuff. So that's about it. Just sort of waiting to really get into fixing it up. Well, probably like a lot of other people, I grew up in Volkswagens. My parents had a 1957 Volkswagen van, one of the 23 window ones. Maybe it's later 50s, but and then that's all we had. My car in high school was a dune buggy, and my first car was a Volkswagen, and owned Volkswagens all the way up until my wife and I started having kids, and we traded our last one in for a minivan. So it was great getting this one back. So now I have two teenage sons, and so it's a great little project car for all of us. There's that culture, and I think it's just people love the cars. They're known as the hippie cars of the 60s and 70s, and that's when I was real young, and it's just fun. All the people that own Volkswagens that I know of are fun people. They're cars that are easy to work on, and yeah, they're just a sort of a fun culture kind of car to be involved in, and especially when you're driving around an old one like this, it sort of catches everybody's eye. And that was the cool thing about when we had a Volkswagen dune buggy when I was growing up. Everybody, was really head turner. So I think with the older Volkswagens especially are real head turner kind of cars.